If you're looking for a new online bank, I'm going to go through 4 different options that are great online options that can help you on your banking needs. So let's jump into it. Hi, I'm Jamie with The Savings Seeker, where I help you become more intentional with your money. If you're new to my channel, I help people increase their savings and find ways to reach financial independence. And so today I'm really excited to talk about 4 banking options. But before I jump into that, I did want to talk about Simple, and that is a bank that has recently closed. I have done another review video on banking, and they were part of this review. And so the start of the new year, 2021, Simple sends out an email to its customers saying, hey, we are closing its doors. So I wanted to just take a moment to kind of walk through what that means. So if you see this article right here, Simple is shutting down its doors. What does that mean for you? So really, it doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of like immediate needs, but I would just say your money is still going to be there. It's still FDIC insured, so you're not going to lose out on your complete money. The features are still there for the card. You'll still get your stimulus check. You'll get your unemployment money. You'll still get your paychecks. But one thing that I do think is kind of a red flag. So if you are a Simple customer, you really may want to consider switching to a new bank, pulling your money out and moving it to a new bank. And this is where it says Simple told customers via email that their customer service agents won't be able to answer any questions about the bank's closure. So when you hear things like that, that's time where you may say it's time to look for a new bank. And so today I'm going to be reviewing 4 specific banks. One bank, a Douugh, Chime, and Ally. But before I get into that, if you could just be sure to smash that like button, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's jump into the first bank that I want to review. And I will be honest with you, I am not a customer of them. So just to be clear, I am reviewing this. I did some research on it, but I am not a current banking customer with them. But I did think it was important to mention that these do have a lot of good reviews. Obviously, I'm just some guy on the internet. You should do some other thorough reviews. But I thought this was one that captured my attention and I wanted to share it with you. So if you are a Simple customer, they do actually have $100 bonus right now. So I'll leave a link in the description where you can click on that and you can actually fund your bank. One, if you decide to sign up with them, and they're going to actually give you a kickback for choosing them as you switch. And one of the reasons why that made this list that I wanted to review, even though I'm not a current customer, is they do actually have a neat feature that many people in Simple really liked, and that has to do with the budgeting aspect. And so for those who used Simple, they know about the goals and expenses. They have something that's called Pocket. And so that's a comparable service that can help you navigate kind of budgeting and banking in one app. They also have some other great features. Something that's going to be available for 3 of the 4 apps that I'm going to share is they actually have early paycheck. So you actually can get your money deposited early. This is a new technology. You can Google it, but a lot of these new online only banks are actually having this feature, not like the old brick and mortar. So you're actually able to get your money about 1 or 2 days earlier, which is really cool. There's no fees or minimums. Pretty much every bank that I'm going to talk through today won't have any fees or minimum. And they don't have mobile check deposit, but it does say it's coming here in the future. And then you can share money with unlimited people, which I think is pretty cool. And so this is just a bank worth checking out. One of the things that I wanted to show that I think is pretty cool, not only do you get no fees and no minimums, but you can also, I wanted to show how Pocket really works. And so let me click on the features here. So when you click on the features, this will just give you a little nice snapshot of what's available for this bank. So you get all these nice features. You can kind of break it up, but you can get even more if you do direct deposit. So obviously, if this was your main bank, you'd want to use this. Now, you notice some features are limited, especially with online banks. is that they're not a full service bank. You don't see how to get loans like a car loan or a home loan or CDs or some of these other features that a lot of other banks offer. This is just going to be your basic account. So here's some of the information there. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely on the app and Android, so it's a good app to check out. So that's the first one. The next account would be checking out Douugh. So Douugh is a very interesting bank. So if you check this out, they have a very sleek website. I've got to give credit. I actually heard about this bank from a comment section below. So thank you so much for commenting and letting me know about Douugh. I had not heard about it. So very similar to one, it is a bank, but they really want to take banking to the next level. And they really want to make sure that that it's like, how can we reinvent the banking system? So as you see here, they kind of have a similar thing where you can put your money, it goes through Douugh, and you can put it in these different buckets. And so they have different things there that are very nice. They have dedicated bill jars, so you can put your money in different jars. You can build up savings habit, like working towards savings goals, which I think is really neat. You can have an emergency fund, save for specific goals. You can splurge. It tracks your expenses. It can give you customized weekly and monthly reporting. Very easy. You can actually have a single view of your money in different bank accounts, all brought into one place. They don't have any fees of any kind, and they really believe that they're going to be the future of banking. And they really tell them their story that they are a tech company that helps people with banking, not a banking company that has tech. So a lot of their features are on autopilot, and you have these wealth jars that are pretty cool. Everything you'd expect. Obviously, it's covered $250,000 through your FDIC. So it's pretty cool. It works with Apple Pay. You have different things. You can lock your card. Now, one gaping feature that I would say about Douugh, and the reason I don't have them, is they do not offer an Android support. They don't have this app there. So they're still a new bank, and they are on Apple. So if you have an iPhone and you want to use them, they sound like a really great bank. And it's definitely one that I'd be interested in checking out. So they have some cool features that are there. One other thing that I wanted to show that I thought was neat is I did want to talk through the spending management, because I thought that was a really cool thing. Is they have your dashboard. It can show you your money in, money out. It can do very easy spending categorization, which I think is a great feature. I love the visual here that they have, where you have it in different buckets, and you can see how many transactions you've had, where it's been at, customization. It holds you accountable, making sure you're spending within your means. You can get started and get alerted. So you can get custom messages if you're spending too much or you just spent some information. You can also turn these features off if you find them annoying, I'm sure. But I just think it's holding you accountable, and it gives you the features that can help you win with money. So these are things that I'm all about. Again, it doesn't look like it has Android support. You can see all your visual there on one account. So again, a really cool bank. If you've banked with Douugh and have any feedback, things that you don't like, things that you do need like, let me know. But overall, what I can see is it looks like a pretty cool bank. So that's one worth checking out. The next bank I would have you check out would be Chime. And this is a bank that I have banked with before, and I absolutely love the convenience of it. It's a very easy mobile app to use, and very similar to Douugh in the sense that they're a technology company that's kind of bringing banking back. They do have features where you can get paid early, just like the other two banks that I mentioned earlier. They have an overdraft fee that can help you, fee-free, to help you cover if you just went a little bit over on your expenses. And so that's really cool. You get paid early, and they are very, very, very transparent about their fees. No fees of any kind. You can let your money grow. They have a little bit of a high yield savings. This is basically what the best in class. So of where you're at, this is where you'll find a lot of them. You might find a slightly higher fee, higher savings rates other places, but at least they're right in the ballpark of what you would expect from a high yield savings account. You can give yourself alerts, and you have security and protection. So all of these things are great. One thing about Chime, again, like I mentioned with these other two banks, is they don't really have the full banking experience. You can't have a combined account. So if you're just looking for a single account that can just be your daily driver on banking, this is great. No ATM fees, all those wonderful features. Now let me go to the final bank that I want to talk about, and that is Ally. Ally is really the bank that I've used for years. It's an online only bank, and I call it the OG. So they have the great reasons that many people signed up because they have a good high yield savings account at 0.5. And so they're just a great bank. And if you're looking for a bank that gives you all of the features of a traditional bank in an online setting, Ally is the one to look at, because not only does it give you banking needs, it can give you investing, it can go mortgage, you can do auto and personal loans. They have the full capabilities of banking online. They also have great features that some of these other banks offered. You know, you can have your bank, you can grow money. They have different spending features and different savings buckets, and their values are very good. They do focus on building savings, which, again, for those of you who've been on my channel, know that I care about savings, and they're just very helpful. So one of the things I would just click on here is I'll just talk about their savings, and I think they just do a great job. I've never had any issues with them. I'll leave a link in the description with this and all the other banks. But really, they have a dashboard that can help you, look at your money. You can create savings buckets that are very similar to some of the other banks that I talked about, but you can put money to dedicate it and send it aside. You can have recurring transfers, which I'm a huge fan of, transferring money in and out of places, and that's how you can save. They have automatic roundups, so you can save money, kind of like you've heard on other banks that offer, you round up to the nearest penny and help you save. You can also save surprise savings. So lots of great information here. They've got 24/7 support. They talk about here, look at the wait time, 1 minute. And this isn't just a thing that they put out there. This is what the kind of service that you're going to get from this online bank. You can call them, talk to a real person who speaks English, and it's very easy to navigate their customer service. Great bank. They're my main bank, but there's some other banks that might offer you sign-up bonuses that you're interested in. So I hope you found this information helpful. For those simple customers who are looking for a new bank, hopefully I gave you some things to think about with these 4 banks. All 4 banks are good. They have different features that might appeal to you more. But if you find an online bank that you like a little bit better, or you want me to do a review on, please leave that in the comment section below. I'm really interested in helping you on your financial journey to build wealth and have financial independence. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.